Sundance, Wyoming. Looks like the cop is fucking with somebody. Hopefully he doesn't come fuck with me. Nice little trailer park there. And that was it for Sundance. Luckily, the one cop there was distracted, pulling someone else over, because he definitely would have pulled me over. Actually, real pretty here on this road. We're up in some hills. Looks like somewhere I'd want to live, actually. But we're in Wyoming, so there's that. People here are assholes. They hate people from out of state. Have to be on guard here in the Wild West. I can see it in the distance. Alright, here I am in Devil's Tower National Monument. It's $25 to get in for 7 days. Same deal as the Badlands. What a beautiful spot. Oh, we got the prairie dogs again. Prairie dogs everywhere.
So we're not going to, yeah, I think we're just going to follow our little flat road. System doesn't.
The brown turkey which one? The brown one that's got 4 things.
There's a guy on top.
Looks like a white shirt moving around.
I got a white house. I saw it. It's a white house.
There's two of them up there.
There's two of them.
Oh
There's
my
two up
goodness.
there.
No. Why?
Crazy.
Yeah. No.
Crazy.
This is a good enough view right here.
That's Yeah. right.
Well, I don't know. We're from Knoxville. We're about 25 miles out of Knoxville towards Kentucky,
Yeah.
Lewisburg.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
We're right on the line.
Yeah,
Kentucky.
they're from Johnson City.
Oh, not
No, we're on Kentucky line too. They're
Yeah.
on,
Yeah,
they're on the
yeah.
north, we're on the south.
Oh, yeah.
Smells really good here. These trees. Pine. '69 Mustang here, and Cougar there, '68. Once again, I find myself in the middle of nowhere. Just pulled off the highway here in Wyoming to a scenic viewpoint.
Gravel road. Yeah. There's lots of gravel.
Just got back into South Dakota from Wyoming. As predicted, I was followed by a state trooper for like 10-15 miles. He didn't pull me over though. Definitely looked me up, ran my plates, whatever. Cave National Monument. I know nothing about this. Cave, South Dakota, and all of the cave tours are sold out for the day, but the place is open until 4:30 and it is 3:30 right now, so I'm going to try to at least walk around and get some footage. Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. I've never been here. I guess the cave tours are sold out for the day.
They are.
Is there any way to see the cave?
Not without going on a guided tour.
Okay.
You can hike over to our historic area, and that's where you could see the historic entrance to the cave.
Okay, that
You
was
just wouldn't be able to go in.
sure. Is it all right if I look around the
Absolutely,
center
you're
here?
welcome to look around. We also have a park movie. It just started about 3 minutes ago.
Okay,
It'll start again at 4 o'clock if you wanted to watch that.
gotcha. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome. Let me know if you have questions.
Thanks.
How are you? Good. How are you?
Adopt a bat. What? Well, Jewel Cave was closed. It's only 3:30, but there's these crazy bugs everywhere. I don't know what that is, but they're harmless. One of them landed on my arm. So I just left Jewel Cave National Monument, and I was gonna do a cave tour there, and then in Hot Springs, which is the last town I'm gonna see in South Dakota before I get back into Nebraska, there was Mammoth Cave. But what I've figured out here is it's Thursday, September 23rd right now, and it's 4 o'clock Mountain Time. And Jewel Cave sold their last cave tour ticket like half an hour before I got there. There seems to be a recurring theme with stuff. Otherwise, all that kitschy touristy bullshit around here in these Black Hills is already closed for the season. So I'm like 5 miles west of Custer, and then I'm heading south to Hot Springs, and then from there I'm going back into Nebraska. Basically, it's just too late in the year and too late in the day to really do anything up here. I did see a significant amount of this area, so I'm pretty much satisfied with my South Dakota trip. If I feel like I really want to see these caves, I can do that at some other time. However, I need to find somewhere to camp tonight. It's 4 o'clock. My cooler is 67 degrees. This morning I tried to make a salad and it was frozen. So it's either too hot or too cold, really. Eventually I'm gonna get like a DC refrigerator because I'm just sick of dealing with this. But I think all my meat and my eggs and stuff are all still good. So I just found the best deal on firewood ever. The back of this dude's Chevy with the lockbox, $3 a bundle. Fuck, I'm taking like 3 or 4 of these. Alright, I'm here in Wind Cave.
All cave tours begin at the visitor center and are offered throughout the day, with the first tour starting at 9 a.m. and the last tour starting at 4 p.m.
It
Tours
is
vary in
4:30
length from 1 to
p.m.
1¼ hours and include up to 300 stairs depending on the tour. Wind Cave is world famous for its cave formation known as boxwork, and this rare and beautiful formation is abundant on all tours. Tour fees vary from $10 to $12 for adults. For children ages 6 to 16, or for holders of the senior or access passes, the fee is half the regular adult price. Children 5 and under are free. Space is limited with tickets for all cave tours sold on a first-come, first-served basis at the visitor center. Due to high visitation this time of year, tours often sell out 1 to 2 hours or more in advance.
The cave temperature is 53 degrees Fahrenheit year-round. A light coat or sweater is recommended. Cave trails are dimly lit and trail surfaces may be uneven, wet, or slippery. Wear low-heeled walking shoes with non-slip soles. To prevent the spread of white nose syndrome, a fungal disease deadly to bats, all visitors are required to walk across a decontamination mat when exiting the cave.
South Dakota Highway 87 will be closed for maintenance from the Beaver Creek Bridge to the Pigtail Bridge from August 16th through October 12th. Motorists can travel between Wind Cave National Park and Custer State Park using U.S. Highways 385 and 16A. The closure will not impact access to trailheads along Highway 87. The Elk Mountain Campground is open and located half a mile north of the visitor center. Flush toilets and drinking water are available. Campsites are first come, first served. The fee is $18 per night. Look for the self-registration board in the campground. Camping is also available in the park's backcountry with a permit at the visitor center. For those wanting to wander off the beaten track, the park hosts 44 square miles of mixed grass prairie and ponderosa pine forest waiting to be explored. People can use the 30 miles of existing park trails or strike off on their own. Animals in the park are wild and unpredictable. Do not approach or attempt to feed them. Bison are especially dangerous and can run up to 35 miles per hour. For your safety, when driving park roads, obey all speed limits. They are strictly enforced to protect you and the wildlife. Park visitors are reminded that all natural and cultural objects are protected by law and should be left where they are found. This is station KAC 735. Welcome to Wind Cave National Park, home to the 7th longest cave in the world. The park's visitor center is located 1/2 mile off U.S. Highway 385 and contains exhibits, a park orientation movie, vending machines for snacks, and the park store. Rangers are on duty from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. daily to help you with your visits. In accordance with CDC guidance, face coverings are required in the visitor center and on all cave tours, regardless of vaccination status.
What? 87 here.
Well, it's closed. Couldn't even get in the door. Would have at least bought a fridge magnet or something, but...
Rangers are on duty.
Well, Wind Cave is closed. It's 4:35 p.m. I think I just missed it by a few minutes. There was no chance of getting a cave tour at all, but the visitor center is closed.
All cave tours begin at the visitor center and are offered throughout the day, with the first tour starting at 9 a.m.
As I had mentioned, it's, you know, pretty much hopeless trying to see any of this stuff at 4:30 p.m. on a Thursday in late September. So it wasn't much of a detour off the highway trying to see this, so just gonna hop right back on the road to Hot Springs. I'm not even gonna bother with Mammoth Cave. I'm just gonna hit a gas station and go find me a campsite. got some buffaloes right up on the side of the road. Got this dude chilling here. And then we got this guy eating some grass, hanging out. Hot Springs, South Dakota. It's pretty. We got a 90s Cadillac DeVille. Fucker's clean, for sale. He spray painted the rockers. It's got rust. Another Cadillac for sale. Wow, we got Cadillacs everywhere in Hot Springs. Alright, gas station. Here we go. Hot Springs, South Dakota is a pretty cool looking town. We got like this really old ass building here. Got like a weird viaduct thing going on. Can't really get it on video from the Buick height. Historic Hot Springs. It's neat. Oh shit, I found an old caboose. Gonna have to get a video of that. This is Hot Springs, South Dakota. It's a tiny little town. It's neat. There's the cop. We got this caboose. Burlington route. It's actually not that old of a caboose because we have the Timken bearings. That's how you tell how old a train is, by the bearings on the wheels. If it's got them old oil slush boxes that you open up and there's like a rag in them with they originally would have had oil in them, that dates it back to at least the 60s. But if it's got the Timken bearings like that one, I don't know exactly when they started doing that, but 70s. We got this thing, it's closed for the season. Hot Springs, South Dakota. It's the southernmost town in the Black Hills. I'm literally like 23 miles away from Nebraska now. That looks like an old 40s Chevy or something. I'm gonna go check that out actually. This is a Jaguar $1,000 F-150 here. Frying up some stuff. And we got really old Jaguar. That's cool. If you're a Jaguar buff, tell me what year this thing is. I'm guessing 40s, but I'm an American, so. And then check this Lincoln, or Cadillac. Eldorado, two-door. Man, badass. Wendell's Garage, Hot Springs. This dude's got the good stuff. I'd like to tell you all about the great 2021 autumn ice shortage in the Midwest. Half the places that I've been today, actually half the places that I've been to all week have been out of ice. No ice anywhere. Bagged ice. It's all the same company, apparently. Arctic Glacier. Just another casualty of this COVID pandemic. You can't get lumber, rental cars, new cars, microchips, or ice. Ice cream gelato sorbet. Delicious. So anyway, I just tried to get ice. It's like here's another gas station. I'm gonna try them real quick, 'cause I really need some fucking ice, but it's not looking good. Actually, fuck it. I'm not even gonna stop and try to get ice. I'm just gonna head to Nebraska. A hooker. Okay. Ooh, got a 442 white vinyl top, burgundy paint. I don't know if it's camera's picking that up or not. I'm in Hot Springs, South Dakota. It's basically the only town. Yep, their Arctic Glacier ice cooler has fuck off signs on it. Jesus. No ice anywhere. Big time pizza. Yeah, pizza would be great, but I've got a cooler full of meat that's 64.6 degrees right now because I haven't been able to get ice all day. Dakota Mart gas. And Arctic Glacier ice cooler and I couldn't tell there was an F-150 blocking the fucker. I don't care anymore. This little area is pretty. Get a little bit of everything. You get the red, you get the rocks, you get the trees. You get those winding roads and hills and shit. This is South Dakota Highway 71. Heading south towards Nebraska. I'm like literally just a few miles north of Nebraska at this point. It's by Sheps Canyon. I saw a sign for that. I don't know anything about Sheps Canyon. I'm sure it's cool. I'm in the middle of nowhere. I'm considering boondocking here tonight. Right here. Because there's like... Who the hell is gonna fucking show up here? Pasture 38E. I'm just gonna camp here. Fuck this. Yeah, this is where I'm spending the night. I'm gonna see coal trains. The weather is like perfect. The bugs aren't that bad. We got some flies, but that's Toadstool Geological Park. Boondocking, baby. I got firewood. I got food, if it hasn't gone bad yet. And I got beer, so those are the main requirements for camping. We got a BNSF coal train heading north from Alliance. Empty coal train going back to the mines. So I'm not even kidding when I tell you that I'm in the middle of nowhere. I'm literally next to some railroad tracks in north of Crawford, Nebraska, which is in the Oglala National Grassland. I just got here. It's almost dark. I've got just enough time to make myself some dinner and have some beers. I'm gonna hear coal trains all night. I love trains. They aren't gonna blow their horn anywhere near me, so it's gonna be all right. I'm next to a private railroad crossing. Check out this coal train heading south now. So my plan for tonight is just to make it through the night without dying. I am in the middle of nowhere. I'm not even familiar with this area. There could be rattlesnakes. There could be buffalo. But I'm in Nebraska, so it's most likely cows and dickheads. But the only light for miles around is what I assume is a train. Coming up these tracks. I'm eating these super greasy ass bacon and eggs I just made. All the rest of my food pretty much went bad. I've been on the road for a week. It's the last video I can make before it's dark. Pitch black. I am in the middle of nowhere. This is about as remote as it gets, people. The full moon was Monday night, I think, maybe Tuesday night. It is now Thursday night. There's absolutely no clouds. Should be able to get some good star pictures. I had a dream that a train stopped on these tracks and just stayed there for hours, stranding me in this pasture. So now that it's 6 a.m. and it's not pitch black out, I can just get the hell out of here. This is Toadstool Geological Park in Nebraska. It's like the Badlands miniature version. Here we have a sod house. Rebuilt in 1984. Original 1930. Got some cactuses on the roof. It's warm in here. Fuck. Should have just came and spent the night here. This place is far out. They have to have filmed some Star Trek here. bunnies. This is my new favorite part of Nebraska. This place is crazy cool looking. Wow. It almost looks like concrete. It's just clay though. I almost like this better than the Badlands. It's kinda more laid back. There's absolutely no wind or noise here. Except for the occasional cow mooing. I think something lives in there. sun is real low in the sky because it's like 8 in the morning. Good thing I'm in shape. If I was fat or I smoked, this place would kick my ass. Well, that's Toadstool Geological Park. I think it's gonna rain. It's getting cold. There's clouds. This place is freaking cool, man. This is better than the Badlands, I think. Super chill. I'm sure it's busy in the summer, but right now there's like nobody here. Well, hey there, little fella. You're cute. Hello. You wanna come home with me? I got some cockatiels you could play with. Hanging out with these cows. I can only go about 10 miles an hour because the road is so heavily washboarded. Oh, this guy's running. He's an excited cow. How's it going? Are you one of them black Anguses that all the restaurants talk about? Okay, see you later. Good luck. Hey, buddy. You got a lot of flies on you. Hey, dude. This is Crawford, Nebraska. Super old town. Museum, huh? It's not a feeling up to it, and it's closed anyway. Why would it be open? Perk Up Java Shop. Also closed. We got a like old mail Jeep on top of a storage container here. Alright, I'm turning around, getting on the highway. I'm going to Chadron. There's like nothing here. Got some pigeons. Got some train tracks. Got some like 100-year-old fucking tractors here. Apparently like 1,100 people live in this town. I find that hard to believe. Crawford, Nebraska. In late September on a Friday. I'm in Chadron State Park. It's freaking beautiful here. They got really sparkly paddle boats and that pink one. I'm eating this piece of shit Walmart salad. The tomatoes taste bad, but all my other food went bad this week. Gonna take a scenic drive through the park. And then it's off to the sand hills. Apparently it's the 100-year anniversary of Chadron State Park. How's that for some timing? Moo! 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 I'm gonna pet the cow. These are docile creatures. There's no chance that I'm gonna get rammed by a cow. Hey, pretties. Hi, cow. Come here, I'll give you some lovin's. These cows want nothing to do with me. Looks like we recently had a forest fire here. Check out my drive-through video of Chadron State Park on my channel. I'll put a link in the description and at the end of this video. This is Chadron, Nebraska, Highway 20, heading east through town. This town is big enough to have a Walmart, which makes it more significant than 90% of the towns in Nebraska. There's still not much going on here. This appears to be the main drag. The town's not that old. I think the story is they actually relocated the whole town when the railroad relocated or something. This dude's got his door open and he's driving like crazy. Definitely getting like a angry, methy vibe from Chadron here. On my way into town, I saw a billboard that said, "Trump 2020, make liberals cry again." I think it's the people in Chadron who are crying. Oh, they do have booze. Okay. I was at the Walmart. They did not have booze. Started to make me question whether or not this is a dry county. Apparently that's still a thing in Nebraska. And that is it for Chadron. That was a cool old truck. Here we go back into the sand hills of Nebraska. This is Merriman, Merriman, Nebraska. If you take a right on right here, Highway 61, that takes you through the hilliest, most remote part of the Sand Hills. I have not been on that road, but if you look at Google satellite imagery of the Nebraska Sand Hills, the route between Merriman and Hyannis is pretty much the craziest, most rugged way to go. I'm gonna film that for you one day, but not today. I'm too wore out, because that will add an extra like 2 hours to my trip today, and I've already got like 7 hours to go still. Bridges to Buttes, Nebraska Byway. There's only one Nebraska Byway I haven't been on now, and it's called Loop. I might have been on it without knowing it, because I've seen all the rivers, but it's like Loop River Byway or something. There's like 7 of them. They're just highways, but they're considerably prettier looking